So if you are a pre-PA student and you're struggling to write your personal statement, I have some advice for you. This really helped me and my friend group while we were applying to PA school, specifically writing our personal statements, and this was advice given to us by the PA that we worked for. She told us to find a theme for our personal statement, right? And you're like, what does that mean? So for example, a theme should be something that you prioritize in healthcare, like the reason why you want to be a PA, right? We all have our own reasons. Mine went back to when I was a kid. I had eczema, psoriasis. I was misdiagnosed with eczema until I was finally diagnosed with psoriasis, and it was this whole big thing. I was tossed around for years between different derms until finally a PA properly diagnosed me. I was treated, and my psoriasis went away, right? Or it was like under control, stable. So my personal statement was about taking the time to really provide the right patient care, right? You are taking the extra time out of your day to make sure your patient gets the best care. You're not just, completing the visit, they're off, and you don't think about them. And my patient care experiences reflected that as the provider that I want to be. So I talked about this one patient who had a very, undiagnosed rash on her chest. We had no idea what it was, and this case lasted months, right? And I was the MA on this case. I worked with the PA, and I was calling this patient every day. I was updating her. Every time she called the office, I was the one that got the phone call because I was the one that knew the case. I was taking the time out of my day just to update her even when I didn't have to. And I literally can't even remember what my other one was, but my whole personal statement was about patient care and how important it is to give patients the time of day, and just give them your time to provide excellent patient care. My sister's was about compassion. She works in neurology, so a lot of her patients lack compassion, or not a lot of her patients. A lot of her patients don't receive enough compassion. My other friends, hers was about working with the elderly population. She was a CNA, worked in a nursing home, worked at a golf course, and now we worked in derm, so she really enjoyed working with the elderly, and that's another underserved population that they really struggle. And in her patient care and her experience as an MA, she really went out of her way to provide excellent care to this elderly population, or our elderly patients. And almost all of us have gone into PA school, so I don't know, I'm not on the admissions board, but I would say it's a pretty good method to at least help you start writing down your personal statement or coming up with ideas.